Hello, my dear Taurus. So, this is the new bottom of the deck, and it's the Seven of Cups possibilities. There's no saying what will come out of this. It's like an adventure. And the old bottom of the deck is the Seven of Swords. So, we have Seven of Cups and Seven of Swords. It's spiritual challenges that we need to temper our emotions and our needs and wants. And also understand that the other person isn't 100% like us. We need to let them have, 50% of the space and the saying. And in other case, we will drift apart. We will make the other person into an enemy. And we will alienate them with saying, I don't want to engage with you. Why do I want to do that? It's a horrible idea. Which will make the other person feel heartbroken and as if they are not the other person haven't chosen them and don't want to be with them. Instead, they want to, maybe have other people coming into their life as a romantic partner, for example, and that would hurt this person's sense of unity, and there will start to become a lot of conflicts in this relationship. But the other person that wants the engagement also needs to think about that the other what needs and wants and reasons does this person have. Are they saying that they want to be non-engaged because they want to be able to have multiple partners, or are they saying this because they don't want to be controlled and restricted and owned? It's like maybe they think it's a stamp, like, now I own you little ass. Okay, so be considerate towards each other, but also communicate well. You might be right that the person doesn't love you enough to engage with you, but in that case, they will have said a lot of stuff in that department, like maybe I don't want to be together. I don't want to have a commitment with you. I want to be able to, date other people, but I want to hang around with you too. Then that means what you fear. And sometimes we also need to learn to see the truth. Not all people are compatible to us, even though we love them. Might be more gracious of letting them go if they are too far off with what they want. I saw some TV show, like a glimpse of some TV show where girls had multiple partners, and we could see in the partners' eyes that they were really sad about this. They just agreed to it because they love the other person, but it was not like everyone was happy in this equation. And it's a hard situation. One person wants to have the cake and eat it too, and the other person doesn't want to lose their cookie. Okay, so I can't say what to do about these situations, but at least be aware of what kind of situation you are in, so that you can take a good decision for yourself, but also for your partner. Okay, so if they need multiple partners, and my little heart is broken for having to share, then this is not working for me, and I need to find someone that's loyal towards me. But maybe we'll meet again and again the person that can't be loyal, and then we are probably asked to grow from that, and to maybe work a lot with control, and live and let live, and letting go and accepting and things like this. It's a little bit like a heightened, more advanced school for you then. It's more like hardcore spiritual teachings, for example, Stoicism, where we just accept whatever is going on, and accept that we don't have control. Okay, so this is the situation with this person. King of Pentacles, trust. So it feels like initially you have a very good relationship. Where you are at, you're really building on something, like it's heavy building blocks for the future. But maybe we also want some kind of, we want to see that manifested in reality, so we can feel that the person is really ours. And then we want the ring, and then problem starts. So it's also the one that, take a big chew of something might lose the whole bite. It's a Swedish saying. It's about it's a longer story where I think a dog that's trying to catch a big prey or a big chunk of meat, and then they lose it in the stream. And if they would have been satisfied with just a small bite, they would have been able to keep that piece of meat. So if your person is a piece of meat, don't try to chew off too much of them, because maybe you will lose them. So this is what on your mind, 10 of Swords, endings. You fear that the relationship will end, or you feel like the person isn't honoring you. They don't show you enough loyalty so you can trust them. So you want to end things because you don't feel safe. So it can be either or. And 7 of Wands, endurance. So I think it's this situation that you want more commitment. They don't want to agree to things that's hurting their self-respect, that makes them feel like they're owned, or, have this stamp in their little behind. So they are loyal towards you. This card says it, but it can be different degrees in hell. So for some of you who don't have this loyalty from them, and it's a little bit more severe situation, but in most cases the person is loyal. They just don't want to humor you with what it is that you want, this extra thing when you're trying to bite up a bigger shoe, maybe to get safe or feel like you have food for eternity instead of like I'm going to get full for this day. You want to know that you will get fed every single day for a foreseeable amount of the future. So therefore you want the ring on your finger. Okay, so this is the bond between the two of you. And we have the 10 of Cups, completion. So with the King of Pentacles being kind of a husband energy, and the 10 of Cups being a forever marriage, I think the core of the relationship is fine. It's when the mind comes in and starts to want to, bring home the deal, like have people signing under, or where we start to feel a little bit captivated by the situation and feel like, oh no, it's going too fast. I'm getting too deep into this. I'm getting too much responsibility. This is dangerous. So it's that kind of situation that's jeopardizing this, in other case, really nice relationship. This is your feelings, Queen of Cups, sensitivity. So is this, but I love so much, I give so much, I give this and this and this. The only thing I want in return is a ring on my finger, or that we move in together, or that you're mine for eternity. And that I can nag on you when you are doing things that hurts my delicate little dramatic heart, and make it bleed. Okay, so it's like we are acting like we are innocent, and we don't realize maybe what we do to the other person when we criticize them or ask too much of them, or try to take too big of a bite from them. And this is their feelings. 6 of Wands, success. Okay, so there's a little bit warning here. It's a little bit my way or the highway energy with this, because this is Leo, this is Leo in Mars, Leo in Jupiter. It means that this person feels very full of themselves, and it's like my way or the highway. It felt more humble when I saw this card in combination. This feels a little bit more stubborn, and but it might be that the energy has amped up with time, that they are resisting you more and more and more and more. The 6 of Wands says, I can be with you, I love you, but it's going to be with my terms. Because maybe they have decided upon something that they don't want to compromise about. And sometimes it's better to let the other dog have, the meat. And then you can compete about the next, next piece. Because when the person has become like this, it's like one-track mind. And the more you push, the more you want, the less they will want to give. But if you don't push back, you give them this win, I think you are better positioned for getting the win the next time, because then the person has felt as if you are not trying to shoo off the whole of them, but you're actually able to give for real, not just massages and presents and you know, things that you do to make them stay or to make them love you more, but actually give them something for real. For example, letting them win an argument or letting them win the battle of engagement or no engagement. It can go more south here. It can be that it turns out to be like an awful person that you need to break up with. But so far, this is what I'm seeing. Okay. And this is your behaviors and attitudes, the High Priest, wisdom. So that seems very good. The Ten of Swords, a lot of dread. The Queen of Cups, very loving, but also a little bit over dramatic, maybe to the edge of like being a martyr, or even manipulating or controlling people with, oh, poor old me, and I did all these things for you and you did nothing for me. But this is good. High Priestess, wisdom. It can also be a little bit, I'm a know-it-all, like it needs to be in my way, so I can't think outside the box. I can't understand how things are for this other person. So I just, like, everybody get engaged. The next step is like they're moving in together, then they're getting children, and or they're getting married and getting children, and you know, so on and so forth. So it might be very traditional as well. Like we think that our relationship needs to be like everyone else's relationship. In other case, we will feel like something is off or something is wrong. And this is their behaviors and attitudes. We see the Fen. So I just say you need to let them have this bone. Okay, it's this piece of meat. It's I fear for this relationship in other ways, and it seems like you have a great core here. So why go and jeopardize it just because you want to take that big shoe? Okay, that big bite. Okay, Eight of Pentacles, achievement. So this says, over a longer period of time, you will reach success. When you have shown that you are worthy to have a ring on your finger because you're not controlling them, you're not over dramatic, you're not a victim, you're not manipulating them, you are a person that can stand on your own 2 feet, you can take care of yourself, you can be wise, smart, really generous, not with you know, things that you do to fish you know, to get them to stay with you, but things you do because you care like really about this other person. The more of those things you do, the less of defense you will see from this person. But now they are kind of building up for war here, since they feel that you are barking up the wrong tree. It's a lot with dogs here. Let's see. You're finding the King of Pentacles, Five of Cups. So the beautiful thing that you have, you're so close to losing it because of taking too big of a bite. Okay. Clarifying the Ten of Swords. Hanged Man. You feel like you need to wait, like you're wasting your whole life with this person and nothing will ever be. Well, that's possible, but are you happy with this person now? Is this the person you want to be with? Or are you only happy if certain terms are fulfilled? Maybe you need to work on more loving yourself and internal happiness than to need things to be in a certain way to be happy. Things are like they are. People are what they are. Either you love them or not. Don't try to change them. Okay. Clarifying the Seven of Wands, Page of Swords. I think this person has childhood karma, this little child, where they have been run over or micromanaged or hoovered by their parents, maybe very smart, competent parents that have been, you know, knowing everything so much better than the child. And the child was smart too, but they were never listened to. They never got their will through. And now, come hell and high water, they will get their will through. So don't mess with that. It's just going to agitate them even more. So act like, even they acting childish, act like they are an adult, taking adult decision and say, yeah, okay, if that's what you want, then that's how you can do things. Okay, I'm not going to stand in your way. They are not allowed to dictate what you are supposed to do if you can't say what they are supposed to do. So it needs to be fair both ways. But if they, you know, want to stand and you know, be able to, maybe they want to micromanage that. No, this day I will do things for myself, and this day and this day and that day and that day. Then it's what they need for right now to just, it's like they are trying to say, they are trying to put boundaries. So They're trying to find themselves because they have lost themselves to other people telling them what to do. Clarifying the 10 of Cups, King of Cups. So I think this person really, really loves you and you really, really love them, but you have too much demands and they have too much defense. And the best way to end their defense is to stop with the demands. Okay. Clarifying the beautiful Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, King of Cups shows a beautiful loving couple, soulmates possibly. We have the Hermit. So you have some internal work to do just to become a little bit more self-sufficient, to be able to stand on your own 2 feet and without getting too anxious or too worried or feel alone or feel abandoned. Work a little bit with that energy. I have the 7 of Cups here. Okay, so it's very uncertain what will happen. It means that you have a lot of control of what will happen, because it's easy to lose this person, but it's as easy to actually have a beautiful future with them if you love them for who they are, not what you want them to become. Clarifying the 6 of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune. They are trying to end some kind of karma, like never know more. No one shall ever decide over me again. I won't be a sucker for love. Okay, so it's their karma. Maybe it's thousands of years old. They have been in the same situation over and over and over again. They're finally starting to learn to not be a slave to other people or not be manipulated. So they might be really headstrong and just no, 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 no. Let them have it. It will balance eventually. You are not supposed to spoil them. So if they don't, if they don't pitch in with their energy, their time, their devotion, you don't pitch in with your time and your devotion. Okay, so it needs to be fair. So clarifying the High Priest, Tower. So you think that you are in the right here and the other person is like a player or an evil person. It's probably not true. Okay, you're sitting on your high horse and you need to come down. So they're very strict with that. I don't think that you're a bad person. I think you're probably a little bit more evolved than this person. It's just that we also ask more from you then, and I also want you to be happy. So therefore I'm giving you the methods to really become happy, instead of that you shoot yourself in the foot and you fall down with the tower here just because you thought that you were in the right and they were in the wrong. Clarifying the 9 of Wands, 6 of Swords. So this person will take you on board, like on their motorcycle, and solve things together with you. It can be you two against the world if you show true loyalty, if you show that you love them for who they are, not for who they can become if they change. We have achievement here, 8 of Pentacles, which is a very healthy card. Shows that if we do great work, great things will happen. And then we have the Temperance card. So this is an opportunity for you to come even closer to this person. Show loyalty towards them, that you love them for who they are. You trust them, what they choose, what they want for the both of you, what they are contributing with. If you trust them, I think great love will be born here, and you will have opportunity to really create something like a bond between you two that will be so strong out of this beautiful loyalty and this unconditional love. So don't spoil it by wanting to micromanage, because this person hates it. Okay, so this is one card for you. The Seas of Mintaka, seeing potential, bringing unconsciousness to light. So you have the possibility of really being a real loving force in the world, not this fake loving force that says, oh, I'm so loving, I'm always there for people, they are never there for me. And really you are nagging their ears off how you want things, and you're not listening to, probably don't have an idea of how they want things. But this says that your true love, your true potential, your true unconditional love can have the possibility to shine here. And it will make miracles in your life. It will give miracles also to the world. You will send so much better energy into the world. So if a person is unfaithful, you can break up with them then. You don't have to own their little behind every moment of every day to prevent that from happening. you shouldn't let them too loose either, because then things will surely happen. But everything needs to be in a little bit of balance. And also, if they choose to be with someone else, either you still love them and still want to be with them, or this is like a wake-up call for you, that you are supposed to not stay with the person because they're not loyal. Maybe there's a more loyal person for you out there. Okay. And this is for them. Star bathing, light body, crystal grain, transmission, activation. So instead of them spending all this time with being in resistance, with your amazing love, they can just get over this. And their past karma, trauma, drama will be healed. And both of you can be like leveling up to something amazing. Like you will be that couple that everyone wants to be. The people that can communicate with each other, that's so considerate, so loyal. You have the chance to build something very beautiful here and help this person to totally just heal and not have to have this resistance in their body anymore, because there's no threat to their person anymore, because you love them for who they truly are. You don't criticize them. You don't want them to change. You don't want them to be something else. You love them for who they are. And it doesn't mean you can't say that you don't want the shoes all over the floor. But if you have said that week, you're not allowed to say anything else, okay? You have to wait for the next week before you can nag about the dishes or coming home too late, okay? So don't overdo it. And also choose your battle. Is the shoes more important than the relationship? Surely nag about the shoes. So this is the new bottom of the deck, and it's the 7 of Cups possibilities. There's no saying what will come out of this. It's like an adventure. And the old bottom of the deck is the 7 of Swords. So we have 7 of Cups and 7 of Swords. It's spiritual challenges that we need to temper our emotions and our needs and wants, and also understand that the other person isn't 100% like us. We need to let them have, 50% of the space and the saying. And in other case, we will drift apart. We will make the other person into an enemy, and we will alienate them with saying, I don't want to engage with you. Why do I want to do that? It's a horrible idea, which will make the other person feel heartbroken, and as if they are not the other person haven't chosen them and don't want to be with them. Instead, they want to, maybe have other people coming into their life as a romantic partner, for example, and that would hurt this person's sense of unity, and there will start to become a lot of conflicts in this relationship. But the other person that wants the engagement also needs to think about that the other, what needs and wants and reasons does this person have? Are they saying that they want to be non-engaged because they want to be able to have multiple partners? Or are they saying this because they don't want to be controlled and restricted and owned? It's like maybe they think it's a stamp, like, now I own you little ass, okay? So be considerate towards each other, but also communicate well. You might be right that the person doesn't love you enough to engage with you, but in that case they will have said a lot of stuff in that department, like maybe I don't want to be together, I don't want to have a commitment with you, I want to be able to date other people, but I want to hang around with you too. Then that means what you fear. And sometimes we also need to learn to see the truth. Not all people are compatible to us, even though we love them. It might be more gracious of letting them go if they are too far off with what they want. I saw some TV show, like a glimpse of some TV show where girls had multiple partners, and we could see in the partner's eyes that they were really sad about this. They just agreed to it because they love the other person, but it was not like everyone was happy in this equation. And it's a hard situation. One person wants to have the cake and eat it too, and the other person doesn't want to lose their cookie. Okay, so it's not, I can't say what to do about these situations, but at least be aware of what kind of situation you are in, so that you can take a good decision for yourself, but also for your partner. Okay, so if they need multiple partners, and my little heart is broken for having to share, then this is not working for me, and I need to find someone that's loyal towards me. But maybe we'll meet again and again the person that can't be loyal, and then we are probably asked to grow from that, and to maybe work a lot with control, and live and let live, and letting go and accept